used to create weapons capable of destroying worlds.
Being that we are this close to the star, how can you ensure that the sensor readings are accurate, and not just anomalous interference from the star itself?
An excellent question that would typically pose a formidable problem. We will be using a secondary satellite, which will be placed in a less distorted area. We will be comparing the data from our computer to that of the satellites constantly to assure that there are no informational errors.
So what about containing and transporting the plasma?
The plasma will be contained and transported in 2 magnetically sealed containers. Each container has thousands of compartments. The worst that could happen is the breach of a single compartment in one of our containers. If that were to happen, the energy from that compartment only would be released into the first thing it touched.
So theoretically, it could punch a hole in a wall if one of those compartments breached.
Like I said, we have a 99% success rate. All will go well.
About the weapons made from this plasma, are you sure that you're willing to have the deaths of billions of people on your conscience?
I'm not here to discuss morality. I'm here to discuss possibilities. Imagine an entire war complete in 2 years instead of 200.
And an entire world's genocide along the way.
Doctor, let's not make this a morality issue. We have a job to do that the Coalition wants done. With that said, we will cooperate any way we can, but if the experiment endangers this ship, I will end it.
I'm confused. Didn't the Coalition explain this to you? You will surrender your ship to our computers for the full 50 arclists of the experiment. Any attempt to abort the experiment during that time will result in the destruction of your ship.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. I'm sure you have a lot of work to do, so please inform me when you're ready to start.
Thank you, Commander.
So we're just going to hand over control of Proditor to 3 researchers?
The computer core keeps control of all essential functions and life support. The doctor's computer gets control of navigation, engineering, and weapons. Pretty much everything else.
How do you think James took the handing over of the ship?
I think he took it pretty well.
Give up control of navigation, give up control of engineering, too much of an astrologist and a portal computer? Why don't you take a phase blade and cut my head off?
We're getting close to a sun, aren't we?
Right.
Wouldn't it be cool to see a sun close up?
Maybe the commander is a way for us to look at the sun.
We're nearing the star. Hull temperature is rising exponentially.
What the heck was that?
What? What?
Dude, ever since you became Locutus of Borg, you've been saying really random crap.
It's like I'm in a video game, only it's real. Doctor said I'd be kind of weird for the next couple of days though, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay, let's go ask to look at the sun.
I hope I don't see any of those scientist guys. Those guys really bug me.
Commander, I see you're back on the bridge. We're ready to take control of the ship.
One moment, Doctor. Attention all hands. The experiment is about to commence. For the next 50 arclists, the ship will be completely under the control of the Phoebians. If asked to, please support them in any way you can. Joe, please place your hand in the command console. Doctor, we're going to release the ship to your command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
Thank you, Commander. We'll have your ship back to you in no time.
Thank you, Doctor. Let's get this done ASAP and by the book. Good luck. Bridge out.
To what do we owe this visit?
Well, I thought you'd be monitoring the progress encounters of the scientists from up here.
We are, but they just started, so nothing interesting has happened yet.
I expect you guys to have the main viewer looking at the sun or its corona. Can we look at the sun in the main viewer?
Well, considering the sun is just a large nuclear reactor and that would only serve to blind us all, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Scientist. Now can you tell us how photosynthesis works?
If you like, you can pull up the experiment parameters on the navigation console. Maybe you can even see the sun.
Yes.
I think I know what all this means. But what's this here moving toward the ship?
Where? I don't see anything.
Here, let me put it on the screen.
Commander? Mercenaries.
I believe I ordered you to destroy that. Why have we not destroyed this?
Your standing orders are not to destroy something that we can take.
You think we can take a heavily armed coalition scout ship?
Well, they know we're here and they're not running, so I think they might be damaged. We can take them.
We may make a mercenary out of you yet.
Doctor, the mercenaries will be here in less than 5 arcles. Is there any way of ending the experiment?
No, Commander, there really isn't.
What about just weapons?
Doctor, is it possible to get just the weapons online?
All of the power for propulsion and weapons is being used to create a containment field and to protect us from the radiation. I can't give you anything. I'm sorry.
Understood. Bridge out. You 3 need to go back to your quarters, lock the doors, and stay there. Lieutenant, go make sure the scientists are safe. I'll inform our engineer and meet you there.
Sensors indicate 12 life forms aboard.
A skeleton crew this far away from home. Inform the men it's time to earn their pay. Prepare to board them.
I think I found a way to shield all life signs from the scanners.
Excellent. That'll buy us some time.
The bad news is we can't shield our stowaways.
Well, as long as I keep the doors locked, they'll be fine. We just need to stay put.
I think we should be trying to help.
And do what? These are space mercenaries. They probably kill 100 people every day. What are we gonna do?
Well, if all 3 of us jump down in one time in a surprise attack, we'd probably be able to take them out.
Okay, that might be true. But what if his friends are nearby?
I'm just saying, the 3 of us could take down one of pretty much anything.
Okay, the next time we see a mercenary alone, we'll jump him and subdue him.
Cool. Well, we could just take a look at him. Who knows? Maybe they're the dreaded dwarf mercenaries from the land of Oz, and all we need to do is lift them up by their suspenders and problem solved.
He's got a point.
What?
Well, I don't mean they're from Oz, but until we see them, we really can't tell how much of a threat they are.
So what do you want to do? Walk around the halls until they find us?
We can sneak around.
Yeah.
Or, when we open that door, one of them will be right there ready to kill us.
Come on. What are the odds that the mercenaries are going to be walking this particular hallway when we're about to leave? There's one behind me.
Yep.
Well, well. Spanky and the rest of our gang.
Now!
Brave tactic. Maybe even worked if all 3 of you had attacked. I hate cowards.